My name is Otter, and we are back with some Factorio 100% tech, and we are on episode 18 tonight. All right, so today we are just going to get a few things done. So let's check the map real quick, see what we're doing. We've gotten this area right here cleared back out. The jumpstart base is gone now. We are just running on. Once these get cleared out, or before they get cleared out, I should say, we're going to start looking at the other things that we're going to be doing. Mainly trains, but that won't be today's episode. That will be probably the next episode. We'll start looking into that a little more, but we'll cross that bridge once we get to it. Today, though, we are going to work right down here. We are going to get this blue science setup completed, and then we are going to look at the possibility of creating some solar panels, because I would like to get away from the steam power while we can, or as early as we can, and just move straight over to steam, or not, I'm sorry, not steam, solar. That will also cut down on our pollution. So that's one of the main reasons. All right, so you know what? Let's go ahead and grab some belts and some. It looks like we have enough inserters on us. So let's run over there and see what it's going to take. We're also going to clean up these extra belts down here that we no longer need. But we'll get to that. Again, we'll cross that bridge once we get to it. Okay, so we need, it looks like we are going to need some sulfur. Well, normally this would take in petroleum and water and create sulfur and output that onto the belt, but we have sulfur already created. So this is actually going to get removed, and we're just going to put it on the belt here. We're just going to put it on one side of it. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start putting these down here, and then we will see what else we need to do. All right. Okay, so we're going to grab some medium power poles. Because we got to power everything in this facility. And now we're going to gently place all of the yellow inserters. And then we'll come back through, place in our red inserters to output, well, input and output product. And then we'll put in the belts. All right. Now we need red. It looks like we're going to need a lot more red. We're just going to put the ones that are going this way first. You should go that way instead. There we go. All right, we can make 3. What do we need? We need iron plates, iron gears, and yellow inserters. We have lots of yellow inserters. So let's run down here and find some. Ooh, look at that, iron plates right there. We can just steal a bunch. Is it really stealing if it's your product? I don't think so. All right. All right, let's run back down here, and we will put in the inserters going the other way. And these are going to be outputting our product onto, oops, sorry about that, onto our belts. Okay. And now that is done. You know what? Let's do our underground. And then this will get fired up, and then we'll get started researching our tech. Yeah, it's going to go that way. Okay. Inserter, or not inserter, a splitter. And we'll run this belt down. So the unknown variable right now for me is the engines. Do we have engines on our belt? I don't remember. I think we do, actually. We do not. So that causes a little bit of an issue. Nothing that we can't handle, but it's an issue because we need them, to be frank. So let's see what we need to do. Let's think about this. Where can we put our engine facility? I don't know of any really good spot, unfortunately. At least right off the top of my head. Man, I kind of put myself in a pickle, didn't I? Because it needs steel plates, iron gears, and pipes. So the best bet would be to create a facility that just makes engines and put the engines onto the bus. Because we are eventually going to need engines anyway for electric engines. So let's see here. Where do we have the iron? Not iron, but the steel getting onto the bus? It's farther up. So it looks like our best bet, honestly, would be to make a facility over here. Excuse me. Make a facility here that makes just engines with the iron and steel coming in, going back out with the engines and putting it on one of these belts over here. We've got a empty belt right here in the middle. Oh, you know what? It's empty, but it's not. Well, no, that's fine. That'll be good. Yeah, that looks promising. Okay, so how do we get an engine facility made? Engines, again, are one steel plate, one iron gear, and two pipes. Okay, so we need 4 iron plates and 1 steel plate per engine, essentially. It's the raw products. Okay. Um, so what we do is we will see here. Let's put this here. That's a good question. Do we create it like we do with the no, that wouldn't work either because I was thinking it was the same way as like the green circuits. Um, hmm. See, we got one belt coming in. We can make this iron. We just need iron. Okay. Let's see here. We got iron coming in. Let's do blues this time. Iron's going to come in here and make, when it makes iron gears, we have 2 iron plates. Is it 2 iron plates per gear? Okay. And then we also need one going this way for pipes. And it's 1 iron plate. Okay. And again, we'll go this way with it. So we'll have iron gears on one side, pipes on the other, and then we can have steel plates coming in here. You know what? I think I want to do blues. I think I want to do blue assembly machines because they're a little faster. So we'll come down here and we'll get some blue assembling machines. We'll trade up our gray ones. Where are you? There you are. All right. You know what? Let's just grab them all. Okay, there we go. So now we got 55 of those. Can we put some more in here? We can just top that off. That's fine. Well, I'm sure we'll use those assembly machines for something along the way. I need to go up this way. The question is, what is the ratio that I need? Okay, so the ratio that I just did a quick Google search for a ratio calculator, and in order to make 6 use 6 factories for engines, which will make us 27 items a minute. It'll be a half of one of these and of the gray assembly machines, and 0.9 of those to create enough products to do 6 factories, 6 blue factories at that, of engines. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go 3 and 3. All right. All right. So 1 there. There we are. Let's see here. We're going to grab that stuff. Oops. There. Now we need some reds because we're going to grab from the other side or the other belt. All right. We're going to do one of those, 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 one of those. All right, so that's all powered now. Oh, we forgot to, well, it's not powered yet, but it's set up to be powered, I should say. All right. That looks good. This is going to put the iron gears on this side. It's going to put the pipes on this side. And we could actually make this a little bit slimmer. Not that, I'm too concerned about it. We're just going to do it really for aesthetics. Is that where I want that? Yeah, it's fine. Close that one. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just need to output here. Where do I want this one? Let's go here. It's going to go on the, what I should do is I should do it this way. That way it puts it on the inside of this belt. And it'll come back out. There, there, and there. Let's grab over here, right in the middle. We're going to put in some lights. I need to make some more of those. Okay. So it's going to put on that. These are going to put on the outside. These will put on the inside. Or do I want it just on one side of the belt? I think I'm just going to put it on one side of the belt for now. If it comes down to where I'm actually going to be making a full amount, a full belt's worth, which I don't think that I will, possibly in the future, then we can kind of expand this. I left a little bit of room to do so because we can just do an underground here and then extend this out, do more, something like this. Well, no, because that won't work either. Anyway, we can configure it to be a little more tileable, I should say. But that's not our concern in today's episode. It very much could be an episode or an issue for a later episode, though. So we'll put a pin in that for now. All right, let's go ahead and extend it back out. We're going to go onto this metal belt here. And then, we can just dump it into that one side of the belt. Yeah, that looks good. I will buy that for $1. Okay. Let's go ahead and extend these out here. This is our steel line. And this is our iron line, I think. I think it is. Yes. Okay. So let's get iron first because it's got to go the farthest distance. All right. Shoot. I don't know. That's not really. There we go. That's where that belongs. Okay. Let's get this done. It's going to output to there. All right. Iron is going to come in here. This will be pretty simple because we're just going to do this. We're going to split this belt in half. We're going to let's put this here just to help because these two will feed that one. That's great. And now we need to do steel. A little more complicated, but kind of easy. All right. So we need let's see here. Do I want to do no, let's do right here. Okay. So we need this to go to there, that to go to there. And we'll grab this with that. And then this thing will come in here and so now we're pumping out some more steel. All right, our iron is backed up, which is good. We can now go ahead and make a connection. These guys are now doing what they need to do. While they're doing that, and before we leave, let's put in some lights. You know what? Let's put this one here. Okay. And I forgot, excuse me, to tell you what you are making. You're making engines. Oh. You're making engines, gentlemen. Okay. Wait for these engines to come off the line here. It looks like they're working on it. And we now have engines. We got a couple right here coming off the line. Now we can go finish up setting up our blue science. Then we will get our tech started up. Okay, what do we got? We need engines, half a belt of engines, half a belt of red circuits. Okay. Let's get these undergrounds here. I need half a belt of sulfur as well. Let's get the sulfur on here first. I want to bring the sulfur here and then over this way. So I need to put this in here. There. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump as far as we can there. That probably did not work out. You know what? I have these engines are going to come down on this coal line that I did not clear up first. So we're going to do that real quick. Oh, wait, they're not because that line doesn't come all the way down here. That's good. Oh, that's all the coal they had. Anyway, okay, where was I? Half a belt of sulfur right here. Let's do this. This is going to actually come down here. This is going to be there. Oops, wrong one. This one is what I want. You know what? I can just do it this way. There. So now we've got half a belt of sulfur, and that's fine. Next, we need to get rid of this coal. And then we will bring, I am full. That's fine. Let's get, what do we need? You know what? Let's go drop off. I don't want to drop it off yet. Here's what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm a little bit indecisive about what I want to get done. So let's, okay, we need to clean out that. I need to make a mental note. Do I have, I do not have a, let's do this. Let's put this there. I'm going to put this there. I'm going to put a big box there. That will, if that ever runs empty, this will fill in the blank spots with all that coal. Okay, while we're up in this area, let's go ahead and bring our belt of engines down. So we can have that ready to go. Once we've gotten our head out of our 5th point of contact, and then there. You know what? Let's go ahead and there. We don't need that jump anymore. Okay, so it's still going to come down here. Going to be just inside the sulfur. That is good. Okay, so we do need to clear out this coal. All right, sulfur is backed up. So now we need to bring in a full belt here. And it's going to be a half a belt of red circuits and a half a belt of, let's see, where do I want to put it? I think here, because that way I can do this, go under here, and then bring in the engines. Let's see here, half a belt should come out here. There we go. And then all right, so now we've got a half a belt and a half a belt. Let's go ahead and connect this all the way up. And then we will wait for our engines to come out. There's our engines. All right. So we're doing 27 per minute. It's not really a lot. Let's check our recipe. Okay, so it takes 2 engines, 3 advanced circuits. Okay, so we need to increase our engine output by a lot, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and we are going to try and duplicate this facility. It's not going to be an easy challenge to do, but I think we can do it. So what we're going to do is we are going to come down this way. We're going to go under, come back out. Is that far enough? It is. Nice. Then it'll come back up. There we go. And this will come out there. And then there. What we can do now is we can copy this and then paste it here. We'll put in a few things. We need blues here. And then all right, we're out of those. Let's make a few more. Yeah, we need to do these, at least this underground. Oh, come on. Okay, that did not go well. Okay. And we'll put in these up here. I don't know why those didn't copy. Probably because I didn't tell it to copy it. probably the biggest reason. All right, so you've got everything you need there. Now you need some power. Okay. Now we're going to put these, and we are out of, you know what, we can just grab some iron plates right here, and then we'll be able to let's make some of those while we're waiting. Well, we really only need one, but let's see here. Let's see. You know what? We'll just do it like this. What else do we need? We need an underground. Oh, we need iron plates. Grab an underground. We'll just make a couple. We've got another red one here. So you're doing what you need to do. And then we have the infrastructure. No, we don't need that. We need this right there. There we go. So now we can make some iron or some steel plates coming in. Let's put in our lights. All right, one there and then one there. Okay. We have them going to the same side. That's not what we want. There. Output is to the right. All right, we just grabbed a couple off the line. Let's go ahead and drop them back off. There we go. There. And so this will be, it's quote unquote tileable, which is awesome. And we're making lots of engines, hopefully enough. Ooh, look at that. Right down here we have some blue science getting stacked up. That is what I am talking about. Okay. We need some more belts. We'll come up here, grab some iron. Because what I need to do is shoot. But it's not the end of the world. The only thing I'm going to do is, I'm not a big fan of that, but you got to do what you got to do. Come down here. I think we're missing engines, but we have some on the way. So now we can set up some blue science research. Let's go ahead and start as soon as labs of research speed. We'll grab that. Clear this. I want to clear these out. We're going to do their lab research speed first. Then we'll electric energy substations. Those are important. Braking force, not as important. And advanced material processing, which will give us electric furnace. Awesome. So we have blue science, and we have our tech started in our blue science. And it looks like we are just about we are out of time, actually. So what we'll do is between now and the next episode, I'm going to put down some more city blocks, and I am going to look at getting some solar panels started, see what we need to do to get that monstrosity going. And then, yeah, we will have some more things to do on our next episode. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. As always, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.